Well, good morning, everybody. I don't come on here a lot, but I wanted to share something with y'all today. As y'all know, Faith Unfolded has now been released as of June the 23rd. And it's available at Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon, and on Trilogy Publishing. So, it's a Bible study that I wrote over a year ago. Just got it published. So if you want to look into a good Bible study on faith, check it out. Also, I've got my CDs that are available. You can check them out on my link tree. And I share the songs quite often on social media. And I've got more than these. I've got Revival Tonight, Greater Is He in Me. It's all songs that I've written through the years and just now able to get them out. The War's Been Won, one of my oldest songs called I'm in a Battle, is on this one. And I've got Story Behind the Sound. And if you know me and my family, been raised in church all my life, and if you wonder why I worship like I do when I walk into that church house, there's a story behind the sound. That's what that song means. And then Take Me by the Hand. And every song on here was written by me. And I started writing songs when I was about 16 years old. I remember the very first song that I wrote. But I've got books on Amazon. I don't have any copies to show you available, but what I'm trying to do is make enough money on my books that I can purchase them at cost, so I can present them to the bookstores and to the churches. And soon I'll be having this book and some of my others at my home church in Hardin, Texas. And all the funds from those will go back into the church. Because like I've always said to my boys, it's not about the money, it's about the message. And I started writing back in 2017. Well, I had had some journals for several years, but I didn't see myself as an author of books. It was just things that I wrote. And then when I got on social media back in 2006, I believe it was, I started putting my food for thought on there, the things that I wrote down. And the Lord spoke to me. I know that might sound strange to some people, but several years back, the Lord spoke to me and said, I want you to stop and I want you to start writing. I thought, well, I write songs. And he said, I never give you a song to sing. I give you songs to write. So I may never sing them in public. I may never sing them myself. But the words that are in those songs, I believe, came straight from God. Because I can sit and a thought will cross my mind and I'll write it down. And then I'll ask myself, is that a song or is that a book? And it seems like it alternates. I'll know I need to write something down to put it in a book or a devotional, or just a food for thought that I post on social media, but I write it down. And here lately it seems just to be songs, and I'm just willing to do whatever he tells me to do, so I write it down. So if you want to check out my Faith Unfolded, it's got, and I know there's other steps, there's other ministers, there's other writings on what actually somebody's faith is, but this is my walk with God. And when I lost my parents, I felt like my faith was destroyed. And I had to start from scratch because I walked away from God. I hear so many people say they've lost loved ones in their life and they just keep on hanging on. They just keep on walking. I didn't. I had been raised to walk by faith. And when my parents passed the way they did, I believed I had been taught a lie. But I got back into the Word and began to search it out for myself. And in this book, it's got 10 steps of faith. Some people don't even know what the word faith means. I've learned to walk by faith. from the Word, not from what I was taught all my life, not what I've been told by other ministers, but what I found in the Word of God for myself. And that's what's in this book. It goes from a simple faith to mature faith, because we can never stop growing in our faith. And my songs are the same: inspirational, encouraging, uplifting somebody. And my goal is, if one person can read this or my other books that are listed on Amazon, read these books or listen to these songs, and something happens in their heart that they see Jesus just a little more clearer. Not me, but if they see him just a little more clearer, then I've done what I've been called to do. So go check it out. Check out my songs. God bless y'all. Have a great day.